be spam, so I can simply delete. So got that going on. And then, of course, it's happening, right? There's already a line out your door, people waiting for you, kids that need help, and so you've got to start triaging. So you're going to use the old twister board. Let's see. Red, bleeding, that's what I'm seeing. Right, you guys figured it out. Okay, so now it's already happening. I mean, you've got your frequent flyers that are showing up in the morning, and so you have to deal with them, and so you're going to go ahead and put these on. Because you're going to need to be a good listener to get through the day. And then, of course, there's all those parents and teachers and kids that you're talking to. There you go. And you're talking, and some of them are lovely. And then there's those others. You know, the ones that have seen one episode too many of Nurse Jackie, and they think they know how to tell you to do your job. All right. I know. Okay. You know, you're just doing things all day long, right? You're taking people's temperatures and making sure their temperatures, their heartbeats. And of course, you know, you've got more drugs to pass out than a drug warlord. Okay, and then, you know, you have to be careful with everything that you do because you feel like you're being watched. Because you are. And you have to stay out of litigation. So make sure, oh, obviously she dropped the keyboard. She's not answering your email if you sent her one. Okay. And it looks like she stopped listening too. Oh my goodness. All right, and then of course, you know, there's all the charting that you have to do. So start charting, or you've got a meeting. So go to the meeting about when you're going to meet again for that meeting. All right. And of course, then there's always, how about this? You guys have so many letters. You have more letters than a box of alphabets. You know, you have SARS and EASY, and I mean, it's kind of DOE and blah, blah, blah. And even with all those letters, you are still up to your ears in puke and lice sometimes. I mean, just the way it works. All right, and of course, we have to deal with the budget cuts that constantly seem to come. And then, of course, there's Patty. She got too close to a peanut, and Bobby started to pull off the wings of that cute, you know, black and yellow fly. And so the next thing you know, they're off to your office because they need that EpiPen, and you are the super nurse who can deliver that faster than a speeding bullet. And that's right. And then, of course, taking those temperatures, but how about the temperatures in your schools? Right? There's always the temperature wars. Because you've got somebody on this side of the building who's freezing, while you have some perimenopausal woman on the other side sweating bullets, you know? So you have to deal with that. And then there's, of course, you know, somebody who's having a celebration in the teacher's lounge for another baby or marriage, and, you know, you really don't like the person, but they're serving cake. So you're going. Right. And then you finally, about this time of day, you might actually be enjoying a sandwich at your desk, some of you. And of course, that's when the principal walks in and thinks, is that all you do all day? Which is why we like to give some principals 300 cc's of anti-ego serum. Just saying. All right. Of course, the phones, you got to be on with some doctor getting a prescription or trying to get parents to turn in all of those forms they never do. And you know, about now, you remember you got into this business because you had such a big heart. But about this time of day, you have heartburn from everything that you're dealing with. I think you really need to listen. Put those ears back on. All right, and then, of course, it's all about infection prevention, right? So you're constantly having to wash your hands. Looks like you could use another one anyway. And then you go and you have to administer all the programs. There's the catch. Right? There's the hop. Right? And then there's the jerk. And they keep coming. They can't stop. And oh, now she's starting to stress. And no worries. Because Christine picked up a stress ball at the last conference she was at. Yeah, perhaps if you squeezed in a little vodka martini popped out. Now that might be a stress ball. All right. Then of course you just get everything rolling. You got some kid, they're diabetic medicine, but now it's an emergency. The fire alarm went off, so deal with that. school, you have to be careful to avoid those kids and their parents selling their crap. You know, whether it's the band candy or the cookies, unless of course it's, you know, someone you love, then by the way. All right, so you've got all this going on, and finally, you know, you're like, walk into the health office and you're making sure that everything's there for children, for teens choosing proper condoms, and you look at the video, and then they changed it out and replaced it with 50 Shades. And it's like, oh my God, I gotta deal with that. But of course, you have to be everybody's advocate as well, so you're all the cheerleader. You can do this,